Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 5 here on Greengrass Isle for the Raikou event, and we have a new big update today. I actually had to go to the Play Store and update my game, so maybe we'll get some news about what that was about. We are going to start off with 26,729 sneaky snacking. You can see a new member on the team there. Also going to get a small ingredient ticket, which I desperately need because corn and eggs are being terribly difficult to find right about now. But let's grab our 100 sleep points. That puts us at 6,486. Probably need to spend those before the end of the month, but we've got a couple more days. And let's see, for our daily lottery, let's see, what can we get? A biscuit would be nice. Ooh, 10 diamonds is nice too. I will definitely take diamonds. Never once will you hear me complain about free diamonds. But with that out of the way, we can jump into the sleep report. And I did use a Raikou incense last night, so we're for sure going to get one of those. The question is, how good is it going to be? And also, is it going to be hungry? Hungry would be very nice, but we'll have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and keep going forward. I don't know why I lingered on that screen. I never do. Anyway, 9 hours, 14 minutes of sleep. We've got 12% dozing, 48% snoozing, and 40% slumbering. Looks pretty good for a balanced, but it's not. It's slumbering. Interesting. That was unexpected. Maybe we'll find a good Totodile to go along with it. That would be nice. We should have a pretty high drowsy power, 60, 70 million. I forget exactly where we are. Almost 65 million, 64.929. Not bad at all. Looks like a wide range of spawns. We also have the good camp ticket and the incense, so we'll have 10 spawns today. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll get 2 Raikou. Oh, that was unexpected. Okay. All right. So we've got us a shiny to go along with this Raikou today. I was hoping we'd get a shiny, but honestly, I was hoping it would be the Raikou because it is a fantastic shiny. Raikou shiny is one of the best. All right, so we've got Cubone, Dodrio, Raikou, Marowak, Slackoth, shiny Bellsprout, Caterpie, Venusaur, Pikachu, and Magneton. 10,640 Dream Shards with 77 Raikou main. Let's go. All right, well, that was all 10, so no new sleep styles. And shiny Bellsprout, that's a new one for us, isn't it? I think so, yeah. Of course, the shiny Bellsprout's hungry. Cubone's hungry. Ooh, Raikou is not hungry. Ew, that is unfortunate. All right, well, time to start the slow process of, no, not that one. Not that one. We only have 2 Raikou biscuits currently. So let's see how far this gets us. We will buy some more from the shop because we're going to have to if we're going to take this home. 6 points gets you so little. All right. Maybe we'll get a critical hit. Nope. Big hit would be nice though. Is he going to be full? Yikes, all full. Okay, so that is why I didn't buy the biscuits before I went to bed last night. Didn't really see a point in it because that could happen. We already had a couple biscuits, and if you got full, then spending the mains just to get more biscuits, really, of course. It was already almost full. Anyway, spending the biscuits, or spending the mains to buy the biscuits could be useless, and it would have been if I'd have bought them last night. All right, well, that's kind of wasteful, but it is what it is. Yay, it's so happy. All right, well, we're getting one friend today. Honestly, the Magneton would not be a bad one to try to take home. We've already put in some work on it. Cubone is hungry, but we do have 2 Marowaks that are pretty good already. And I'm pretty sure one of them has berry finding. So it's not a high priority. Magneton, we have no steel types. We've yet to bring in a single Baloo berry. So I really think Magneton is the way to go, to just try to take it home. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a big hit. That would be nice. Nope. No dice. I don't think I'm gonna feed it anymore. I want to give it more biscuits, but we only have 4. And steel, while it is the only thing we're missing, maybe we'll see it again this week. We are as well. There's also this weekend coming up, which is the 1.5 drowsy power, which I forgot about. So yeah, that'll be good too. Man, we had a lot of good stuff show up, and unfortunately it looks like we're only going to go home with a Bellsprout, but at least it's shiny. So there's that. Was definitely not expecting a shiny today, but I will gladly take one, especially, oh man. And then here's the question. I really want to show off the Bellsprout. You know what? I'm going to show off the Bellsprout. Not only do I want to show it off, Victory Bell is also very good for potatoes and tomatoes for people, so I am definitely going to send that one out. We did get another 77 Raikou main, 3,218 research XP, and 10,656 dream shards. So very quickly getting back a lot of those dream shards we spent. And how about you, buddy? Level 12, Modest. Ooh, I don't remember what Modest is. All tomatoes. That's actually not terrible. A solid tomato gatherer is a pretty decent thing. Unfortunately, Venusaur does a pretty good job of that already, but you know what? It's not the worst thing, especially given that it's charge energy. Inventory up M is a fantastic start. Dream Shard bonus is okay. Helping Speed S, very good. Berry Finding, also pretty decent. Not the best thing. I prefer it as a capstone ability, but it's not the worst. Ew, Ingredient Finder S is all the way at 100. At least it has Ingredient Finder. What's the nature? Ooh. That's kind of not great. Ingredient Finding up and Speed of Help down. I was wondering why it said 1.5 hours on the frequency. Helping Speed will kind of balance that out a little bit once it gets to the higher levels. Yikes. Well, let's see. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. We could, if it's all right, we could use a subskill seed on and hope we get the Helping Speed one for Helping Speed M. We would have to use one for Ingredient Finder as well at level 100. But so far, it's looking pretty good. So far, a 66 PR at level 60. So not bad at all. The nature is actually not hurting too terribly bad. A skill trigger would be nice instead of that Dream Shard bonus, but it is what it is. And even Dream Shard bonus at level 25 is only knocking it down to a 56. That's very interesting. Oh, there it goes. Now it tanked with Berry Finding, which makes sense when you're talking about ingredient count versus, or ingredient strength versus total strength. But level 100, it should jump back up. I don't think it's going to jump up very high, but around a 64 is not bad for a shiny. Not bad at all. And this was level 12. So we'll go ahead and put that in the box. We, of course, are not going to get rid of it. We're going to keep it. I did set, yeah, all tomatoes. A lot of times I forget to set the ingredient spread, but we got it this time. Go me, I'm learning. All right, we're going to let that run in the background while we move on. Hopefully it will finish. It is unfortunate we didn't get to take that Raikou home today. Kind of figured we wouldn't unless it showed up hungry, but it is what it is. 863 strength gained, and oh, total PR of 64 on that Bellsprout. Very nice. Not bad at all for a shiny. So we do, yep, we have new news. Update contents version 1.4.2. This update includes the following improvement. It is bug fixes, probably to fix all the bugs that we have found over the last couple of days, as that is all this update fixed. So That's good. They are very quick about fixing these bugs and giving out pretty decent compensation for them, so can't complain. Let's check these community reports. We have 46. I got no mains, or did they fix that, I wonder? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 that doubled up. Looks like a few Ryko candy. Oh yeah, more than a few. A lot of it's Ryko candy that doubled up. Very good. Very nice. Thank you very much. 27 Ryko mains. So it seems like it's settling out around that 24 to 27 range. Everybody's level 5. Yep. All level 5. Big shout outs to all the level 5 friends giving out the mains. Appreciate it. There is another level up for 2 small ingredient tickets. Very nice. I will take those ingredient tickets because I have used way too many this week. Way too many. I need to start resupplying. All right. Now that that is out of the way, first things first, Blastoise is on the team. I swapped out Espeon for Blastoise because Espeon was not bringing in the milk we needed, and I needed to get my milk supplies topped up for the rest of the week and for Sunday. So that's kind of why you're here. I'm hoping that we got a decent amount of milk. Looks like not as much as I would like, but he is going to stay on the team for now, just to try to get our milk reserves back up. You skill trigger in the beginning of the day is very good for you, Dragonair. Thank you. All right. Only 4 corn. That's what I'm talking about. This whole week, Dragonair has been slacking on corn. Toxicroak has been pulling his weight and more on the oil. The only thing that concerns me is if Toxicroak hits level 30, because then it's going to be sausage and we're going to have a problem. Gengar also been pulling his weight on mushrooms and herbs and berries. And then I did collect from Raichu last night, so we may have a skill trigger. We did. Very nice. Collected right before bed and still got 22,000 sneaky snacking out of him, so can't complain about that. Raichu has been putting in work this week. All right, let's go ahead and make some breakfast. We see what I'm talking about with the milk. This is the problem with the milk and the corn. Ooh, we are actually short on corn to make by 4. All because Dragonair is not bringing in the amount of corn it's supposed to. I think Dragonair is predicted to bring in like 25 corn if I remember correctly, and you see that it just brought in 4 just now. And that means it only gathered corn 1 time out of all of its overnight gathering attempts. So I'm wondering if maybe Dragonair's inventory is just terribly low, and so it's not getting many chances to gather corn. Something is not right. The first time we had Dragonair on the team, it was doing very well bringing in corn. So it's either RNG. Oh yeah, 17. Ooh, yeah, that's really low. I mean, at level 60, it won't be a problem, but for now, and we have no inventory up until level 50, which we can't even seed because it's all inventory ups the rest of the way. Yeah, that's a problem. You are supposed to be bringing in more corn than Beware, and Beware seems to be doing a better job of it, which is crazy because Beware has sausage at level 30. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what the play is there. And then what are we short on? Are we short on milk too, still? Yeah, we're still somehow short of 10 milk by 1. Go figure. Man, this is, I don't know. I mean, we could do the Lovely Kiss smoothie again. Yeah, I think that's really our only choice, is the Lovely Kiss smoothie again. It's not far off of, in terms of strength from the popcorn, but still not quite what we want to make. See? Plenty of oil. Oil is doing fine. Herbs and mushrooms are doing okay. One short. You know what? Let's just throw in a potato. Eggs are starting to look good. We still need a few more, but with how many we have, we're probably good to wait till tomorrow before we put Delibird on the team. 21,171, about 2,000 short from the popcorn. But that's pretty close. That's not bad. Didn't get an extra tasty this time like we did last time, but it is what it is. I suppose no extra tasty is the price you pay for a shiny that is actually pretty usable. All right, so far so good. Still not quite Master 12. We are Master 11 though, which is very good. No missions completed, which makes sense. We still need to use 2 more incense. We still need to cook more, go to bed on time, and we need to figure out who we're gonna use these candies on, because honestly, I am not sure who I want to invest some candies into right now. It's kind of a tough call. Other than that, the last thing I want to check is the Raikou mains. We have 455. Honestly, I know I was talking about buying the main skill seed and getting it out of the way, but I think I'm just going to let my mains stack up and just buy biscuits as I need them, and then before the event ends, then go through and buy everything I can with what I have left. Unless we just get a really good, like, if we catch this next Raikou and it turns out to be like very good, you know, 80, 90% or PR or more, then we may just stop hunting Raikou altogether and just buy out the rest of the shop, which is what I'm hoping. I hope we get a good Raikou soon, because I want to buy all these Raikou biscuits and let them convert into great biscuits for the future. But we'll have to see how it goes. I might, let's see, if we buy, we need 3 biscuits minimum to capture this Raikou. So if I buy the Raikou incense at 80, 2 biscuits at 60 each, so that's 200, and then 1 more biscuit at 120, that's 320. So we do have enough. We have enough mains currently to buy the Raikou incense and catch the Raikou. Or we wait and see if we can get it to show up naturally, but it is very rare. While I'm thinking about it, let's see if they have figured out. I don't think we know the DPR, the drowsy power requirement for Raikou to show up yet. But let's see, maybe they figured it out since I looked at it last. Nope, still showing NAN. So Master 13 is where the 2-star can start showing up. If we could hit Master 13, I think we'd have a better chance of finding one. We just have to wait and see. I don't know. I might just use the Raikou incense just to get it out of the way. I do want a better Raikou because eventually we will have the electric island, and it will be good, very good, to have a top tier Raikou then, especially if we get more electric Pokemon that we can capture, especially ingredient specialists that are electric Pokemon between now and then. So, and I have a feeling even if we don't get electric ingredient specialists between here and the electric island, I have a feeling when the electric island drops, we probably will get one. So it'll be nice to have one, so I may just go ahead and get it done. But if I do this, I am only going to buy the Raikou incense, use it, and then buy the biscuits while we're doing the sleep research, because I don't want to buy more biscuits than I need. Well, I could buy 1 biscuit because we know, well, no, don't do that, because if it shows up shiny, then we only want to give it a Poke Biscuit. Yeah, so only buy the Raikou incense. Don't buy the Raikou biscuits, because if it's shiny, feed it a Poke Biscuit. Don't waste your mains on a Raikou biscuit if you don't need it. So yeah, that'll be the plan. We're going to go ahead and do that. We'll buy 1 Raikou incense now. I'll use that tonight, and we'll leave the rest for later. That said, that's going to wrap it up for today. That is all I've got. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until I see you next time, later, dudes.